Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Raye and welcome to Raye's Budget. Guys, in today's video, it is a special video because today we are not going to be doing any stuffing of any of my envelopes or any of my savings challenges. What we are going to be talking about today is my Essentials Savings Binder. So we're going to talk about what it is for, and how I am going to address this binder going forward. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, then please stay tuned. Happy Thursday, guys. I hope all is well. I hope everyone is having a great week. Now, if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Raquel, but you can call me Raye. On this channel, we do all things budgeting, cash stuffing, saving, and we pay off debt. Now, if you like that type of content, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. And for my returning family members, hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for showing up for a special video. Now, like I stated, we are going to be talking about my Essential Savings Binder. Now, this is a binder I introduced to you guys, I think not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that, when I was doing my shop drop. This is a binder that is available in my shop as we speak. I have a couple left, and it's about a binder that you can customize for yourself. I am going to be actually using mine for a specific reason. Now, as most of you may know, a year or so ago, I was able to save up for 1 month ahead fund, but unfortunately, due to some medical reasons, I had to use up that fund so that I could pay some bills off. In addition to that, guys, I also had the opportunity to save up for 6 months ahead on our car insurance premium. And basically what we've decided to do, since we are 6 months ahead on our car insurance premium, I decided that we should try to get 6 months ahead on what we are calling our essential bills. And I'm going to tell you guys what those are in a minute. But just as a FYI to those of you who are new, we do have a emergency fund, probably about 4 months of an emergency fund right now, that we continue to work on behind the scenes. But I thought it would be fun, and I thought it would be sort of a challenge for us to try to work on our essential bills. Probably starting in December, I think is when I want to start on it. And the reason why I say December is because most of you know, right now, me and my husband are working on getting our bed paid off. And it looks like we're going to get it paid off pretty early, guys, which is in December. And the funds that we've been using to pay off the bed, once we pay off the bed, we are going to switch gears and use those funds to stuff our essential savings binder. In addition to that, we are going to be using the funds that are left over from my everyday spending wallet every week, and I may throw in a savings challenge. I really don't know right now, but I will decide later on in the year. But with that said, for us, our essentials for now is basically, you know what, let me go ahead and, before I even open the binder, one of the things that I am going to start doing going forward, I am not going to call what me and my husband are working on for the year or whatever actual goals. And the reason why I say that is because when I don't hit a goal, or when my goals are railroaded because of whatever issues, when life starts to lifen, and I have to switch gears and pull out all of my money that is supposed to go to a certain goal or a certain fun per se, y'all, it messes with my psyche big time. It really, really messes with my psyche. So what I am going to do going forward is call whatever we're working on focuses. It is going to be a focus, and we will work on that focus until we're done with it, so that I don't have the stress, the pressure, or whatever the case may be that I actually put on myself No one puts that pressure on me but me, because when I make goals, as y'all know, when you make a goal, it's supposed to be a SMART goal. It's supposed to be time sensitive and all of that. And when I make a goal, I try to make it a SMART goal, and it has an amount and it has a specific date, or it's very time sensitive. If I have to, like I say, pull that money out, it totally messes up the fact that I'm not going to get this certain goal done on time, or I have to adjust my goals. So me making them actual focuses sort of helps my psyche a little bit, because if something happened, if life starts lifing again and I have to go into such funds, it would be okay for me, because all I will do is just start refocusing on it again. And I will feel okay with that versus, knowing that I have to readjust my goals, readjust the dates and all of that. So with that said, again, our goals are going to be actual focuses. One of the focuses that we are going to be working on is our essentials savings binder, our or my Roth IRA. Now, the Roth IRA, I will continue to work on that, but I will be doing that behind the scenes. I will not be tracking that during videos or anything like that anymore, because I feel I don't need to, and I don't want to. So I'm not going to be doing that anymore, but I'm still going to be, tracking the progress of our extra principal only payment on our mortgage. And another thing I am going to be tracking is our fund for a new car. And we are going to actually be using my 100 envelope high or low challenge to do that. And stay tuned for a different video talking about how we're going to do that actual challenge going into the new year. Now, with that said, what I want to do now, guys, and I'm sorry if I keep moving my hand, it is because these lights are bugging my nose again. But anyway, what I want to do first, guys, is go through the different essential bills that we have that we are going to be focusing on. And I'm going to tell you guys how we are going to focus on those. And then I'm going to actually go through some calculations with you guys on how I am going to do the tracking for each of these bills in my essential savings binder. Now, let me go ahead and open it up for you guys. And I have a 6-month tracker, and it's a 6-month tracker because these are going to be 6 months of funds that I want for each of our essential bills that we have going on. Now, I do have this out of order. Subscriptions shouldn't be here, and I will show you why in a minute. The way I'm going to be tackling this is through the snowball method. I love doing a snowball method. And for those of you who have been following me all along, most of you know when I paid off, I think it was 5 or 6 credit cards and a personal loan, I used the snowball method. And basically with the snowball method, what you do is you take your lowest bill to your highest bill, and you have your minimum payments for each one. You make sure you put your minimum payment for each one, and whatever money you have left over to go to debt, you put it towards that smallest bill first, or that smallest debt first. Once you are done paying off that smallest debt, you would move whatever you were paying for that minimum payment for that first smallest debt to the next smallest debt. In addition to that, you would add the additional funds that you have available for that debt. I love doing a snowball method because, as most of you know, I love small wins, and it helps to keep me motivated because I'm taking little small bites or chunks along the way, and it shows me it may be small progress, but that small progress starts building up over time, because you're taking those additional funds that you had in the first small bill or the second small bill, and you're moving it to the next one. And that is how I am going to be tackling the actual essential bills that we have going on. So first, what I want to do is show you what those essential bills are. They are our subscriptions, cell phone, internet, water bill, gas bill, electric bill. I have student loan number 1 and student loan number 2 as well, but I am not going to worry about those right now. I am just basically focusing on these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bills, getting those to their focus number. Then we'll start talking about student loan number 1 and student loan number 2. Now, what I did was, and this is just some chicken scratch, but what I basically did for each of these bills, for the electric bill, gas bill, and the water bill, which is on a separate sheet of paper, I went and I did a look back of the last 12 months. I took the amounts for each month, added those together to get a yearly amount. Then I divided that yearly amount by 12 to get a monthly amount. And then I took that monthly amount, times it by 6 because we're working on 6 months. I got a number, and that is the number that we are going to be focusing on for each of these bills. Now, with that said, let's go over each bill really quick. So the first one is our cell phone. And here's my chicken scratch right here, guys. But for the cell phone, the average or the total for the year was $720. I divided that by 12 and I got $60. I took that $60, multiplied it by 6. That's how I got $360. As far as the water bill is concerned, I did the same thing. The focus for the water bill for the next 6 months, or for the next 6 months, I want to save up $474. For the internet is $588. For the electric bill is $607. For subscriptions is $738. And that's what I meant by subscriptions shouldn't be in the front. The reason why subscriptions I thought was going to be in the front is because I thought it was going to be a lot less as far as the average was for the 6 months, but it wasn't. And that is because a lot of my subscriptions are Chase. It is a monthly fee that I pay for having a business checking account with them. I have my Cricut. I'm going to be getting Canva Pro. So I went ahead and added that. Y'all, the Netflix bill has went up to $27 for the month. PicMonkey, $17. I am going to be getting a Prime membership, so that's going to be $15. The Sam Club membership that we have is $50 yearly. So what I did was I took that $50, divided by 12, got a number, and times that by 6, and I got $4 for Sam's Club. Then we have my Dropbox membership, which is $2.14 monthly, and Google One, which is $12.99 per month. And that's how subscriptions went from being the lowest bill that I was stuffed first to the highest bill that I was stuffed first. So that is subscriptions. It's going to be $738. And then the highest one that I am going to focus on, which we will focus on last, is the natural gas bill. The average for the 6 months is $1,152. So basically, like I said before, I'm going to do the snowball method. The smallest bill is the cell phones. The second smallest is the water bill. The third smallest is the internet. The fourth smallest is the electric bill. Fifth smallest is subscriptions, and sixth smallest is natural gas. And basically what I'm going to do with each one, when I stuff these envelopes, which I will only do once a month, I will stuff these envelopes in addition to doing my 100 envelope high or low challenge. I am going to stuff that savings challenge with savings challenges that I do during the actual month. Guys, I think that video is going to be very, very fun for me. I am so excited about doing it. But basically what I'm going to do is each of these bills are going to get $10. So whatever amount I have from the $188 that we used to pay off the bed with, any money I have left over from the everyday spending wallet, and if I do a savings challenge, all of that money, what I'm going to do is during that one video per month, each of these bills is going to always get $10. And then whatever I have left over, I am going to go to the very first low bill that we have, which is the cell phone bill. That's going to be the first focus until I achieve that actual focus, which is the $360. So what I want to do with you guys really quick is show you, if you are doing something like this, I'm going to show you how you would calculate what you would need in order to achieve filling out each of these actual icons on your tracker. Now, on my trackers, there is 24 icons here. So what I'm going to do is take, let me get my pen. I am going to take 24 and divide it by 360. And that is how much I would need to step into this bill in order to color out a circle until I have achieved the focus of the $360. So we're going to take 360 divided by 12. No, Raquel, 360 divided by 24. And in order for me to color in one of these circles, I need to put $15 per circle. And that is the first one. The next one is the water bill. The focus for that to get its stuff is 474. So we're going to take 474 divided by 24 because that's how many circles we have. That is $19.75. I am going to round that to $20. So in order for me to color in one of these circles, I need to stuff it with $20. Next, guys, we have the internet. Internet, 588. Divide that by 24. We have $24.50. So I am going to round that to $25 per circle. Next, we have the electric bill, which is $607. We are going to divide that by 24. That is going to be $25.29. I am just going to round that up to 26. And when it comes to this, I'd rather round up than round down, guys. Subscriptions, $738 is the focus to get this one stuffed. We're going to divide it by 24. We get $30.75, so that's going to be 31 per circle. And then lastly, which is the biggest one of them all, is the natural gas. That is $1,152. We're going to divide that by 24, $48 per circle. And that is the tracking as far as the actual trackers are concerned. And like I said, guys, I will be starting this hopefully next month. We should, not next month, but maybe well, actually, if it's going to be mid-December, I will not stuff this actual binder until the very first stuffing in January. But guys, if you're interested in this binder, it is in my shop, budgetworksbyraye.com. You can customize it any way you want. You can have the actual dashboard to say what you want. You can have this be a 12-month tracker, like one of my supporters. They have a 12-month tracker where they're tracking like their taxes for the year and different things like that. And then, of course, whatever, you can only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 categories. And then, of course, you would get your actual tracker for each category in your envelope. But guys, that is my essentials binder, where I will be saving up for our 6 months of basically our bills for the year. I am excited about it. And actually, honestly, you guys, once we achieve this goal, we won't be 6 months ahead on our essential bills. We'll actually be 7 months ahead, because for those of you who follow me, most of you know right now we are working on a $2,000 month ahead goal, which we should achieve by December. So once we do that, that's 1 month alone. Plus, this 6 gives us 7 months, which I am so excited about. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and comment below. If you're new to my channel and you're liking what you see, hit that subscribe button before you leave, because we would love to have you here. Guys, I will talk to you on Sunday during my Stuff and Save video. Have a great and safe weekend. God bless. Bye, guys.